This short presentation will consider how the affordances of learning technologies may be applied to support active learning opportunities for students across various modes of engagement, ranging from interleave practice, such as the completion of formative quizzes, through to student-led teaching and content creation. We will look at a model of active student engagement and briefly discuss the types of online activities that can help students to develop their learning. The York Pedagogy is a new institutional pedagogy for the design of learning and teaching. It encourages instructors to design into their courses meaningful study activities, which offer active learning opportunities to students to help propel their learning across a study programme. The university's vision for the use of learning technologies underpins this design approach. The use of technologies should facilitate learning and provide opportunities for students to rehearse and articulate their knowledge as part of their independent study. Guidance on how to make use of the supported toolset to meet these goals is provided through a number of sources, including the York TEL Handbook. Learning technologies should therefore be viewed as enabling tools which support different modes of learner engagement and activity and increasing levels of student-led activity and control across a study programme. In this way, students' use of technology may be designed into programs and individual modules to support pedagogically appropriate activities which are relevant to the stage of learning that a learner has reached. This slide presents a selection of the modes of learner engagement that may be supported through the use of technology. These modes vary in terms of the levels of responsibility and task ownership that are required of the student to engage with the proposed online activities, and therefore reflect different components of active learning which we may wish to see included in a programme design, such as application and transfer of learned material to new contexts, through to activities which encourage students to author and develop their own learning and teaching resources. Interleave practice may be supported through formative quizzing, with students testing their knowledge by responding to a randomly generated selection of questions from a question bank. Structured interaction could be based around a collaborative research and writing task, with groups assigned wiki and blog tools to help present their findings. Finally, learning technologies can also support student-led teaching and content creation tasks, as well as guided and unguided problem-solving tasks through the use of a prescribed set of resources. Another way of thinking about the design of online tasks is to plot them on a spectrum of active learner engagement and autonomy, as depicted in this slide, with increasing levels of activity and engagement in the performance of the tasks as we move along the spectrum. The illustration in this slide offers examples of the types of online tasks that could be considered in a program design and the levels of engagement which would be required by learners, from scaffolded tasks such as the completion of formative self-assessment quizzes, which are well structured for students to complete with inbuilt feedback and guidance, through to student-led teaching activities and tasks based on the creation of course artifacts, which require a greater level of autonomy and ownership by learners in their performance. The choice of task and technology should of course be entirely aligned with the aims of the teaching programme and the profile of the cohort in question.